Okay, I'm gonna go over how to get all 12 badges for Sparks, Sparks champion, the pink one. This one is actually the most right now. Week 1, day 2. This is basically they're the top one right now. Of course, it might change later on in the future, but this is in my opinion, the week 1 badges for Sparks are the easiest ones out of all the champions listed. So we're gonna go through all the badges, all 12, in one session here, and all in detail. You can tell that we already have it, and you can shoot boxes if you want. All right, let's go to Sparks Kilowatts through badge from top left to the bottom. Let's go ahead and start from the beginning. So first one we have here is Simple Resort. This one, I want to say it, it is very simple, very easy to do. Let's go ahead and show you what you need to do for this one. So you're going to head into game, and you want to go ahead and click the ski button, or choose the skiers. That's what you need to do. And on the bottom right is a little chest button. That button will now give you a waypoint. You just want to head over there. This is much faster. You could be on the ski lift if you want, but it's much faster just to go ahead and just ski up there and just go up yourself. It's much faster. It feels faster. So there's that. Once you reach the top of the mountain for this event area, you're going to want to go head into the door, and you have a little mini game. You need to press A and D very, very fast. Of course, if you just use 2 fingers or just use one hand and just, go back and forth, you just spam. But you don't need a lot of jump power. I don't know what's like the minimum of what you need, but you need 1,000 to score. I just spammed it. I got like over 100 something. I don't know. What is it? 122, and it gives you about 2k points. So, I mean, less than that, maybe like 50, or you'll probably get 1,000. Not that bad. And once you get there, you win the Simple Resort. Very, very simple. Next up, we have Tiny's difficulty chart Obby Remastered. This one also is not that bad, but you have to actually play the game. What a difficulty chart is, it's like it shows to see how good you are at Obby games. And so what you need to do for this one, you have to in order to start the event, you have to prove yourself to be good at the game or good at Obbies. Because if it was, I'm not gonna go into it, but you have to get to level 76 in the difficulty chart. So for example, like this. So like simple, very simple concept. Run stage 52, just keep going till you get to stage 76. So just do the parkour up until 76. Then you would go back to spawn like this. So once you get to 76, you get a badge, and you just click the arrows to the top, go back to the spawn, and you want to head over here. This is where the event area is once you are at stage 76 on the difficulty chart for this game here. So just head up here, and then you're gonna get teleported to a brand new game, and then you gotta be a little like a time trial on this little obby part. I can show the full run, I guess, but it's not that difficult. But if you get lost, you can just watch this video, I guess, and it will show you the entire run of what you need to do. All right. So you get a little cutscene or some dialogue, and just follow the arrows at the beginning here. Head up here, and there were 2 buttons you gotta press before you can head on or get continue on. So here we want to go into the first rope here. Touch this button, then we can go back to the rope. I think you're not really timed on this one. I think you get infinite time. At a certain point, lava does rise up, but there's no big issue there. So we're gonna go head up there, and then you triggered both the bridges, so you can head up here. Very simple stuff. Keep going up the rope here, and then just jump off backwards. Then up the little ladder here through this small tight corner going sideways. Now this is where the lava triggers, so now you're on a timer. So the faster you go, the better you won't die from lava. And you get these very tricky jumps here. You could be right at the edge to make sure you have enough, get enough air time or enough, move enough time to get across. And up here, do some like a little bit of wraparound. It's not really. Up a little ladder, up this ladder. Then we go up to this ladder. We're gonna drop diagonally across to the next line. I think you could probably go the other way too, but I went that way. A little more trickier, I think. It shouldn't be that hard, but next to this wooden part here, the lava's still going up, but we're going really fast, so we're not running out of time. And here's the final part. We had some like broken staircases here. Let's climb up. And lastly, the last part here is this big rope, which is the final rope. Once you get to the top, then you get to the end, and you get the badge at the end, and that's it. That is for tiny difficulties chart for the Sparks badge. Okay, next up we have ultimate driving. Oh my god, this one it's nothing too complicated. It's actually really simple. The badge, all it is that a crate will fall from the sky randomly in a random area of the map, and it's like really, really small. I will show you where I found mine, but you probably will not find it where I found it. It is completely RNG. I'm pretty sure. I don't know the odds. I don't know how hard is it, but I think I got a little bit lucky. I saw it at the corner of my eye, so I'll show you what I saw, I guess. So I was just driving around, and I was like, I just stopped here for a second, and at the corner of my, on the left side of the screen, you just see this crate fall from the sky. I was like, what was that? I was so confused. At the moment, I was like, well, that must be the crate. Look how small it is. Can you imagine trying to find this normally? Like, maybe I'm in a private server, but it doesn't matter. It's free, and then there you go. That's the bet. I don't know if it spawns. Maybe it follows you around, and maybe it spawns if you stand still or you drive a little bit and then you go somewhere. You want to be in an open area, and if it falls in the water, it's such a weird one. That's not great, but there you go. That's for ultimate driving there. Next up, we have Seaboard City RP. This one is like a quest kind of deal. You have to go and solve this mystery or find the mayor, basically. So we're going to go over step by step of what you need to do here. So the first thing you want to do is click on the little event button on the top left there, and I'll give you a little waypoint of where you want to go first. It wants to head to a tent. Let's go there first. So now we're at the purple tent. Just head inside, and then you have to go ahead and pick up a tank, or a little diving tank, basically. And that will trigger the next part of the event, or the next part of the quest here. Diving gear. And then it says, okay, let's go to the water. So we're going to go into the water here. And this is where it's like at the bottom of the lake. You can find the item that we're looking for. A little battery. All right, heading straight to the bottom of the lake. You can see there's clay pots, these rusted pots here. You want to head into a little cave here. And there's a blue battery right there. You want to pick that up. And then that will trigger the next step for the quest. Just like so. And then now we have to go back outside. Carry the thing all the way back up. Swim back up. And get to the top of the hill, and then put it in the generator or whatever. So where the radio tower is, you want to go and just input the battery in here, and then you're done the quest. The little cutscene of a UFO, touch the UFO, and that is it for this quest, for this game, for this event, basically. All right, next up we have Innovation Artic Base. I had to make a video about what you need to do for this one, but I'll briefly go over what you need to do for this event. This was a bit tricky, but this is a multiplayer quest, as people can everybody could. You don't have to do the full thing. You can contribute to the final quest, and once it finishes, and everybody in the server who did contribute to that, you will get the badge for that as well. So we'll briefly go over it real quick here. Okay, so in this game, you have to pick up 3 items: a frame in the storage room, which is located here, and a zombie sample, and a circuit board from the server room. So the frame is in storage A, that's what it's called, right before the genetics mutation area. And to get the genetics mutation, or the zombie thing, you have to go ahead and somebody has to stand in that middle. You have to inject them with the zombie thing, and they'll be in that machine. And once there's that, you click extract, and then the bile sample will spawn. It looks like that, but you need somebody else to be in that machine first in order to get that done. Then after, in the same area where the genetics mutation is there, there's a door you can open up, and then you head to the server room. This is what the server room looks like. So there's another area, and this is where the circuit board is. You pick it up right there. Then you head back to the recombinator in the reception area, which is located here with the sign in the beginning. What you want to do is put the missing items in there. Sometimes it might be buggy. Some items will be there already, and then little effects will happen, and then on the game chat will tell you who earned the badge if they added their own pieces. They'll disappear, yada yada yada, and that's it. There's green text. People got it, and that's how you get the badge, basically. All right, next one. I don't really know how hard this one is, but Muscle Buster. This one is like a simulator where you click, and then you get bigger, and then you get stronger, and you buy more stuff. But it's very simple stuff. All you do is break a rock in the top left corner, and once if you contribute to breaking it, everybody gets a chance to pick it up. So here's an example of what it looks like. So right here, it's just a giant rock in the left corner, and you have to do is just hit it. You can kick it using your. I'm not sure. I was like level 1, but this huge guy was pretty much. This guy in the server was this big guy. He was doing damage to it, and it was like super slow. So like, I don't know how strong you need to be. I don't know how strong that guy was, but it took a long time still. I'm assuming if you're level 1 or like, weak like me, I don't think it'll take a very long time for that to even like break. So you want to get a lot of people for this one or actually grind the game. I don't know, but it literally did nothing when I was punching it, so I don't know. Good luck with this one. I don't really know what to say. Like even with the big guy at the top, this is how long it took. That's how many ticks a day. Every time he clicks, that's how slow it is. It's not that bad, but like there's a stuff there. You just pick it up. I don't know. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I think it's multiple people. I mean, multiple. It's a chest back there. Maybe it's. I don't know. You gotta get lucky in that one. Be fast. Pick it up. Looks like 3, 4 spawned. I don't know how much spawned, but decent amount. Not a lot of people have it. It's like 72 right there at the beginning, but it's not great. I'll tell you that already. Next up, we have a pretty easy one. We have my droplets. Of course, I played a little bit of it already, or I already had a droplet. So if you had that, you could create your own and all that stuff. It's like a little pet game, it's like a little pet game. Yeah, that's what it is. And you just do like some tasks for it. So we'll go over. It's very simple stuff. We'll go over a little bit about it. Very simple. So once you get in game, you want to click on the little event button on the bottom right there, and that will let you see what tasks you're going to need. So first, you need to bathe your droplet, feed it, play a mini game, and teach it a trick. So very simple. Just go to your house, teleport there, and then put your little droplet and just wash them. Next, you need to feed your droplet. If you don't have food, you want to go to the town and pick up like a carrot off a tree or something and just feed them like that. Go to the market, I guess. I'll tell you that. Then we're going to go play mini games. So you want to go teleport to game land. So there's a little button. The globe button will teleport you. You can teleport to a game world or to a mini game place. So click on the little teleport. Go to game land. And then choose whatever you want. I did the whack-a-mole one if you want. That one's pretty easy to do. So do that one. It's very quick. And lastly, teaches a trick. To make your droplet has to be happy, so that either have to pet it, and then teach it a trick by just doing it over and over again, basically. And then after that, you're done. Easy. Next up, we have Grandma's Obby house Obby. This one I don't need to show really footage. Just gotta complete the full thing. It's always a brand new server. Everybody starts at the same time. You're all working together to get to the end. I'm not sure if someone gets to the end and was a badge, but it's not that hard to do. There's no time limit. Just keep doing the obby and then you're good to go. If you're good at parkour, good job. Next up, we have Creatures of Sonaria. I don't remember this one, but I'm gonna see what this one does. But this one's a little bit difficult, I think. Let me see. All right, so if you never played this game, it's just like a simulator of creatures, and you can like breed and get better and get bigger ones. I don't play this game, so I don't really have much. I just have this one lizard guy, which is better than the flying one. The flying one's really slow, but this one runs really fast. And what we need to do is find 4 artifacts around the map. And I'm the same for everybody else. So I'm gonna try to show the locations of everything. You just gotta touch them and then and then that's it, I think. And then you're good to go. Let me show you the locations over there. Hopefully I can explain as best as I can of where they are. So there'll be little trails above these artifacts, these little big egg artifacts. What we're gonna do is go ahead and touch them, and then you'll be able to get the progress done. The game's a bit buggy here and there, but you'll get it done eventually. So look in the sky. The first one we have here is a little desert. If you play this game a lot, then you fly around. It's easy, but I don't play, so this is new for me. Just go ahead and touch them. Pretty much, this is the first one on the desert. Once you reach the top, just go ahead and touch it. Now it says artifact found. And there we go. That's the first one I found. You can go whatever order you want. Next one is here. In the forest across. You can see it. Kind of see it if you can see the draw distance. But yeah, it's there. So we're heading into the forest across from the desert. It'd be the spring swamp. That's where on the top right. That's where we're in, the swamp. My swamp here. That's the best way I could say it. Swamp is where we need to go. Next up on this mountain all the way up here, I'm not sure what it's called, but near the cherry blossom area, we climb this mountain and it's up there. Oof, it's quite a bit, but it's a long walk. We're in the tundra area. That's where we are, tundra. And just head up the mountain, climb it, and then touch it, and you're good to go for this one here. For the third one I found. Any order, doesn't matter, but that's where I found them. Tundra. So the last one we found is up on this volcano-ish area. I don't know what it's called. We'll get closer and we'll see, but it's just like a little tube-looking thing. I don't know. Right now in the swamp, Yeah, volcano. There we go. We're in the volcano area. That's where we are. To the volcano area, and then just up the volcano, and you're good to go. So heading up here, just touch it, and that should give it the badge. Just all 4. There's a boss you could do. If you play the game a lot, you can do it, but you don't have to do the boss. And that's it. That's week 1 for Sparks badge there for this Critical Sonaria. All right, next up we have Daycare Story, or Daycare 2. That's what it's called, the story. This one, you have to find body parts in the actual main story in the daycare, and then just pick them up. There's 5 of them. I think they spawn in the same areas, so I'll show you the locations where I found mine. They're very hard to miss, so it shouldn't be that bad for the most part. Okay, all you need to do is head into the game and head onto a bus, and that will get you to the actual game. All the pieces are in the daycare. Nothing's outside. Nothing else. It's all in the daycare. You don't have to finish the map. Just go in, and that's it. So one of them we have here is behind the reception desk. Just touch the arm, and you get the one piece there. Boop. Next one's on the table after this door. You can't see it pick it up, but I do pick it up on the table right there. You'll see it once you walk in that door. I just missed it by accident. I picked it up. Now there's one in the playroom over here next to the dog and the painting or the canvases. Now just from the stairs or upstairs, there's one next to this pink door over here. Just pick that leg. And lastly, there is the one over here in the boys' room. Just over here next to the clock. Now once you pick up all the pieces, you want to go ahead and open up the UI on the left side, and then that will let you go open up the big doors in the cafeteria over here. You want to click on the UI, it activates a thing, and then you're good to go. Just go ahead and walk through this area and touch the chest, and you get the badge. Blah 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 blah. Easy, I guess. Not bad. Alright, next up we have God's Island. This is like a survive the disasters game, but one person controls the disasters, basically. And all you need to do is find orbs. Orbs will fall from the sky on the second round of disaster. So the first round will be like, let's say, earthquake, and the second round will be like meteor. In the second round, it will spawn during the second round. There's only 3 rounds per match or whatever. So, and only 1 spawns per each. So you pick up 1, you pick up 3. So it's 3 rounds in total. Pick them up. So here's what they look like, I guess, if you're curious. So in game, you want to talk to the little NPC at the lobby, and he'll say, like, okay, go ahead and collect 3 orbs that fall from the sky, like I said earlier. And like I said, this is the first round. So right now we have a flood going on right now. After the next one is chosen, it will actually tell you an orb will spawn. An orb has spawned in the area. Anybody can pick it up. It's client side, so you don't have to worry. There's no challenge or there's no competition. There's no one going to take it from you. You can pick up. Everyone can pick it up no matter what. So after the tornado spawns, about maybe 20 seconds in, it will say orb has spawned, and then you have to go pick it up. And then the next round, you can pick up the next one, do it 3 times, blah blah blah, like I said. And then there we go. Orb spawned from the sky. Look up in the sky. I have a little waypoint. Just go touch it. There it is, the lightning orb. And then make sure nothing's on top of it, and just touch it. And on the right side, you can see your progress of how far you are in it. We got the second one, and that's it for that one. Easy. Get all 3, talk to NPC, and you win. Okay, next up we have the last one here, which is Club Roblox. This one's like a puzzle game, but puzzle event, I guess. It's not that hard to really do. It's very easy. But I'm not gonna go through every single one. It's very some of it's parkour, some of it's just like a maze, some of it's just like I don't know. I don't know. You can teleport once you start spawning the game. You can teleport to the event area. I don't think I need to show any footage here. Very simple stuff. Just do 6 of them. Then once you're done, you go into the room. There's a chest you pick up and a pet you can pick up. That's special. If you can't pick it up, you won't have to reset your character, because like the way to get the badge, you have to interact it by pressing E on it, and then it works like that. So that's pretty much it. That's the Sparks Kilowatt. 12 badges for week 1. They're still in first place, so good luck with that. We'll see how next week happens, but yeah, I think like I said earlier in the video, Sparks Kilowatt is probably the easiest badges to get. So good luck with that. Get them the badges if you want. You got one less than a week, and then after that, you can't get them anymore on this week 1 badges. Pretty much how it goes.